everybody? You're watching Ladies in the Locker Room. Welcome. Let's get started. You're watching Ladies in the Locker Room. We'll be right back. What's going on, everybody? It's your girl, it's Hattie, and you are watching Ladies in the Locker Room. So, as you can see, I'm having a few technical difficulties. I am trying to find my light. So, I'm not at home today, so I'm trying to make it happen wherever I am, and that's what I do. We've got a lot to talk about, and I created a video, and I'm trying to make sure I can get it to play here. So far, it hasn't done that. So, I'm going to get started with just saying hello. It's been a minute since we all got on here and we got a chance to talk live. And here we go. That's my video right there. I'm attempting to play for you guys. And again, she's not trying to play right here. Um, I would like to show you the video and talk to you at the same time. But this is what happens when you're not live in your own studio or as such, and we're trying to get it to play. And so there we are. So the first thing we're going to talk about is our Atlanta Braves. And you know what that means. We're going to be talking about what's going down in your hometown. That's what we're going to be talking about right now. So check it out. So our Atlanta Braves, of course, they're off to a pretty decent start. Now I tell everybody, if you really care about starts and what's going on, you ought to think about the Braves season last year. Last year the Braves got off to a horrible start, and everyone, if you ask anyone anything about the Atlanta Braves early in the season last year, they would have said, nope, not going to happen. Nope, they're not going anywhere. They're not going to do it. But instead, as you all saw, they did come back and go all the way to the World Series. And that's what your Braves did. Now, if you had asked anybody, like I said at the beginning of the season, they would never have funked it that the Braves were going to go anywhere. As a matter of fact, anybody and everybody that I talked to were like, nope, Braves not going anywhere. But they did. They went to the World Series and they won the World Series. Right now, they are in third place. They got 14 of 16 wins. It's a decent start. And Acuna is back. That's a good thing. And he also scored a home run this week. And let me tell you, if you saw the game, he swung so hard, hit the ball so hard, he pretty much knocked himself down because he was trying to literally knock it out of the park. And so we'll see what happens. I know Acuna was out and he missed the Braves last year. He missed that start, or he missed his chance to go to the World Series. So I think he's out to prove something this year, and we're going to see what's going to happen. And then, of course, Atlanta Falcons. The NFL draft happened, and Atlanta Falcons, I felt, made some good picks. Of course, we lost Matt Ryan, but as I always tell you guys, when Matt Ryan was here, all you did was complain about him. Oh, he's this, he's that. Now he's gone. Now stop complaining, be quiet, and Matt, go on and do what you're going to do somewhere else. This is the thing I tell everybody. I'm a fan of the game. I love the game. And so it's different for me. I mean, I don't just watch one one team. I watch all the teams and all the players. So of course, you all know when Michael Vick was here, I was a huge Michael Vick fan. And when Mike Vick went to Philly, I was a Philly fan. And was with the Steelers, I was a Steelers fan because I was a Michael Vick fan. And that's kind of the way it is. And those people that are Matt Ryan fans, they're going to follow Matt wherever he goes because they are Matt Ryan fans. And that's kind of what happens sometimes. So that's what's happening around town. We've got our, like I said, our Falcons. They went to the draft. We got new GMs and new coaches, and pretty much in a minute we're gonna have a whole new team. And sometimes that's what has to happen. So we got to give the GM and the coach another year. They just got here last year, and this year they're back, and we'll see what they're going to do with this draft and the draft picks. Now, like I said, I like the picks, and they had an opportunity to get a few more of those Georgia boys that they let get away from UGA. UGA, they made history this year as far as how many guys went in the draft from their team, and that was awesome. We followed UGA all the way to a championship last year as well, and now a lot of those guys are headed to the pros, and we're going to keep an eye on those guys too. So, UGA, Falcons, Hawks. Let's talk about our Hawks real quick. As you know, the Hawks are gone fishing. Yeah, their season ended. They tried, but a try isn't enough. You gotta do more, and they didn't make it to the next round of the playoffs. They went to the first round, and then they got ousted in the first round. And now the Hawks have got to go back home, regroup, reorganize, and come back and try it again next year. And that's kind of what's going down in our hometown. We're going to take a break and go to our first commercial break here. Talking about commercials and things going on in our hometown. As you all know, I work out just a little. I need to work out a lot more, but I do try just a little. So we're going to send it to our first commercial. Here we go.
Hello guys, my name is Gloria. I am an instructor at LA Fitness Atlantic Station. I teach Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and on Saturdays we hike. We go to a different location. Our classes are 5:45 at Atlantic Station. There's kickboxing, there's body work, there's power circuit, everything you can imagine. And then we hike. We hike Kennesaw, Stone Mountain, the Palisades. We go everywhere. Come out and join us. Find out what your mission is and have fun while you do it. You can find me on Facebook, Gloria Jackson, and I want you to have fun while you get fit. Come join me.
So that's my girl, Miss Gloria Jackson. And like I said, if you want to get fit, if you want to work out, Miss Gloria Jackson, she is over there at LA Fitness at Atlantic Station. And yeah, she's the real deal. I tell people all the time, if you're looking for the real deal, Miss Gloria Jackson is it. If you are looking for a real good workout, and you really, really want to work out, you want to sweat, you want to make it happen, that would be go over there and check out Miss Gloria Jackson. Because like I said, I recorded her doing that commercial, and I was literally sweating just watching the commercial. Miss Gloria Jackson is the real deal. If you're in the Atlanta area and you want a good workout, she's at 5:45. Like she said, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. She's right over there at Atlantic Station. So you can go ahead and go check her out and get a good workout going on over there with Miss Jackson. All right, so next up, and I'm still having a couple technical difficulties. I'm still working on them, still trying to make them happen here. I am working on it. And let me see what happens. That's not working right now. Get on out of there. All right. So some of the other things going on around the world. As you know, we did talk about the Atlanta Braves and the Atlanta Hawks. and the Atlanta Falcons. And we're going to move right on to the WNBA. As you know, the WNBA did kick off this past weekend. It's April. It's that time, and there was a situation going on with the WNBA players. And I just want to read something here for you that's going on. And one of the things is that the WNBA, those players, um, those players play all year round. They play here in the U.S. and then they play out of the country. And a lot of them play overseas in other countries. And we were talking about that as well. And what happens is they play here and then they go out of the country because the WNBA doesn't get the love that the NBA gets, and so the players don't make that kind of money. So they go and they play overseas and in other countries to offset their finances and to try uh, to make more money doing what they love to do. So they don't always just play here in the US. They also go ahead and they play out of the country. So from, well, let me see, let me look at my notes here. From April, let's see, where are my notes? From April to October, I believe is what I saw. They are here. From April to October, they're here and they're playing, and then they uh, and then they go out of town or out of the country, and they play out of the country from October to April. And basically, what happens is they go out of the country. So we all know that Brittany Griner is a WNBA player, and she has been playing out of the country. She's been playing in Russia. And as I said, a lot of these WNBA players, they go out of the country to play because they don't make the money here in the US that they can make out of the country. So they elect to go out and play for some of these teams overseas so that they can make more money. Now, playing in the teams overseas, let's just say like this particular situation, these players can make up to $1 million um, playing overseas. WNBA players in the US don't make $1 million. That's just not what's going on. So they go overseas and they play in these other countries so that they can make more money, so that they can support their families. So basically, what happened with Brittany, she was playing in Russia, and when she was leaving to head back to the US, she was stopped at customs, and they went through her things, and they found vape pens. And it's being said that inside those vape pens was uh, not marijuana, but cannabis oil, which of course comes from marijuana. And I guess in Russia that's illegal. So she's being detained now, and she is scheduled to go to court um, May the 17th. Now, if she's found guilty, she could get up to 10 years in prison. Now, she's already been over there for 79 days since this incident happened. And of course, now we know that Russia is at war uh, with Ukraine. And you know, everyone is saying that's pretty much kind of part of what's going on. Russia's at war with Ukraine and at war with everybody else too, and that they really didn't have a good enough reason to hold her, but they did. So now, you know, we're hoping that the United States gets more involved to bring Brittany Griner back to the U.S. She does have a family here. She is married, and as I said, she's been detained and she's been there for 79 days. Well, the U.S. Hasn't been real vocal about what they can do and what they're going to do. So we're waiting to see exactly what what they might be able to do to get her back to the U.S. Um, because, like I said, right now she's just being detained there, and she's scheduled to go for a hearing May the 17th. But again, for Russian laws, if she's found guilty for the for the cannabis oil in her vape pen, they're saying that she could get up to 10 years, and that is kind of crazy, but that's what's going on right now. Brittany, of course, she plays for the USA, and there was another a situation that's going on with that, and that's her and her wife. As I said earlier, she is married, and and she is right now just in jail in Russia, and we're hoping that they can, get her out of there soon. I mean, it's bad enough to be in jail, but to be in jail in another country is a whole nother situation. And again, she played basketball for them. That's why she was over there. And a lot of people again are saying, why was she over there playing basketball in the first place? As I said before, the reason for that is because a lot of those players don't get the love that they would like to get while playing in the U.S. So they go overseas to offset, their finances. So they go over there to play and to make more money, and they play many different countries. So we'll see what happens. We'll keep our eyes open, and hopefully things will work out for Brittany Griner, and we'll say some prayers for her. Next up, you know what it is this weekend. Well, first of all, we're gonna go to a commercial break. Let's go to our next commercial before we move on to the Kentucky Derby. All right. Like I said, we're getting ready to go on to the Kentucky Derby. As you know, the Kentucky Derby was this weekend, and that was Brittany. And Kentucky Derby is always a lot of fun, a lot of fun. And as you'll find out, everybody always says it's all about the hats. And it's a real cool event. So let's take a look at the Kentucky Derby. All right, all right. So tell everybody who you are and what's going on with the Kentucky Derby.
My name is Simone Shelby, and the thing about the Kentucky Derby is all about ladies' hats. Also the race horses, and just having fun. Mint julep, which my friend Lisa Jenkins is drinking. It's just about sportsmanship, of course the winning, but more so just being out and being among friends and family and enjoying yourself.
Well, there you heard it. Go to someone from Louisville that said it's all about the hats.
Ladies' hats.
Chris Warmington. I coach at East Forsyth High School. This will be our second season coming up, and we'll have our first senior class. We'll have 11 seniors this year, and we're really excited to start playing a region schedule and getting mixed in real good. So.
All right, Coach. So you're out here today with the Kentucky Derby. Tell me, what do you know about the Kentucky Derby?
I know that it is a fun opportunity to come out and with a bunch of people and watch horses run around real fast. That's about it.
Oh, don't leave out the hats now. You can't leave out the hats.
I love to compete and I love to watch, beautiful horses run real fast. That's, my knowledge of all this isn't real good.
Well, thank you for taking time to talk with us today, Coach. We're going to be watching you guys.
All right, thank you.
Tell everybody your high school one more time.
East Forsyth High School.
All right. We're talking to the coach of East Forsyth High School.
In this race, I was out. There you go. That's the start of the race. I was in Alpharetta, Georgia, at the Avalon. The Avalon is a really beautiful where they have an outfit. Where they have a pizza. So we got to see lots of places. And as you can see, and it's very exciting. The horse races and all of that. But you're out there and out All right. It was a really awesome event, like I said, up in Alpharetta, Georgia for the Kentucky Derby. And just to see all the ladies in the hats, I didn't even know that was going on. I just kind of ended up there. So I didn't even have my hat on, but I'll be ready for you guys next year. Thank you all for joining me today on Ladies in the Locker Room. I hope you have enjoyed my show. Like I said, I'm not at home, so I'm a little bit out of pocket, a little bit all over the place, but working on trying to get it all going. And I'd like to see you guys back next week. Hopefully we'll be back next Sunday night at 8. But until then, we're going to say good night. And thanks again for watching Ladies in the Locker Room. Good night.